So if we look at this question, is asking how many milliliters or ampules of the available morphine would you administer? We can start looking at this in a different angle. So they're asking about the ampules or the milliliters. We'll give two answers anyway because that's what the question wants you to address. If you look at here, we got a drug chart, sample of a drug chart anyway, where we got the data's been done by the doctors, we got the medicine there, we got the route, which is intravenous, and we got the dose here to be 2.5 mg to 10 mg every 4 hours. And this is to be given PRN whenever required. And we got the maximum dose in 24 hours. So, one question we should ask ourselves is, what's the difference between the two? Here we got the ampule, and this one becomes the vial. And the vial, you can use them for multiple times. The ampule is a single use and you just discard them. So this question, what you can do is you can give anything between 2.5 mg to 10 mg. It's up to you what you want to give as long as you've done your pain assessment. What I mean is if you've done your pain assessment, for instance, if your pain assessment is, let's say 3 out of 10, I could choose to give a lower dose of 3 mg, which is in between the limit that we got here. So if I was to go and give 3 mg, because we've done, for instance, we've done the pain assessment is 3 out of 10, is not much of a concern. So now I'm choosing to give 3 mg, so I'll put here the stock required, which comes as Sunrise, is 3 mg, what you've chosen to give. And then if we were to think about the stock available, or the stock strength, either way, or strength, which becomes your SS is equal to 2 mg, which is there. And then your volume is 1 mil, which is just there because we've chosen the ampule itself. That's what we want to give. So if you have to use the formula here, which dose to be given is equal to stock required over stock strength times volume, all you need to do now is just to put the numbers where they need to be. So your stock required will be 3 mg. Then you divide this by the stock strength, which is 2 mg. Then you multiply by the volume, which is 1 mil. So this one, because it's an mg, will cancel that, and that will be done. Then you're left with 3 divided by 2, which 2 by 2 is 1. Here, 3 by 2 will give you 1.5. And then this 1.5 over here, you multiply by the 1. It should be able to give you your answer as 1.5 ml. So you've answered one part of the question, how many milliliters you'll give. You end up giving 1.5. We could now work through this question and see how many ampules you need. Remember, we'll go back to this because it's our ampule. And 1 ampule contains 1 mil, and I need more than 1 mil. Because our ampule that we've chosen, this one over here, this one becomes a vial again. So what we can do is we can say ampule available is 1 mil, and what I need is 1.5 needed is 1.5 mils of the same ampule. Well, this one you can just see, here you have 2 mg per mil, and we need this. So what can we do? We'll need to use 2 ampules to get or to draw up 1.5 mils and discard 0.5 mils. And so your answer should be 2 ampules.